Most people assume that Hogwarts works like any other school. You get a letter, you're invited, you turn up. But in the wizarding world, there is no application form, no entrance exam, no waiting list. Hogwarts doesn't wait for students to find it. It finds them. And it does so using one of the most unusual systems in the wizarding world. Hidden away in a small room at Hogwarts is a magical quill and a large enchanted book. They're known as the Quill of Acceptance and the Book of Admittance. Together they decide every student who will ever attend the school. The Quill of Acceptance is extremely cautious. It only reacts when a child shows a clear and undeniable sign of magic. Not imagination, not talent, actual, uncontrolled magical behaviour. The Book of Admittance is the opposite. It is eager. The moment it senses potential, it wants to write the name down. The student is recorded only when they both agree. When they do, the book opens itself and the quill writes a child's name in permanent ink. That balance is important. It prevents mistakes, but it also explains why the system feels inconsistent. If a child produces a strong burst of magic early in life, both the quill and the book agree immediately. Their name is written at once. But if the magic is small, unstable, or uncertain, the quill hesitates. The book may push to record the name, the quill may refuse. Sometimes that disagreement lasts for years. This is why some students don't receive their Hogwarts letters at 11. Their magic hasn't expressed itself clearly enough yet. It's also why magical ability in the wizarding world isn't perfectly predictable. Some children bloom early, some much later, and some never. This is where the term squib comes in. A squib is a child born into a magical family who never develops magical ability. They aren't expelled, they aren't rejected, they're simply never written into the book. The system doesn't see potential, it only responds to active magic. Hogwarts doesn't judge effort, personality, or intelligence. It doesn't test character. It listens for magic. Once a name is written, it stays there permanently, even if the child later suppresses their magic. Even if their family refuses the wizarding world, the school will still send a letter. This is how Muggle-born students are discovered. Muggle-born simply means a witch or wizard born to non-magical parents. Their families don't register them. No one signs them up. Hogwarts finds them because magic appears, and the system is always listening. But this also means that Hogwarts only ever teaches those who manifest magic. It doesn't search for hidden ability. It doesn't intervene early. It doesn't help children struggling to access their power. It waits. That design reflects how the wizarding world thinks. Magic is treated as something you either have or don't. The system isn't cruel, but it is passive. And that passivity shapes everything that follows. By the time students arrive at Hogwarts, they've already been filtered. Some are confident, some are overwhelmed, some have spent their childhood hiding strange things they couldn't explain. But every one of them arrived for the same reason: because at some point in their life, magic made itself known. And somewhere in a quiet room at Hogwarts, a Quill hesitated, a book opened, and a name was written. Thank you for watching.